Hope your day is full of hats and jackets and skirts and skirts and robes and everything that you find in a closet. It is I, Shank, reporting live from my closet/bedroom. Guys, there's a new episode of Shank for you this week. Happy Wednesday. This week's episode is with the one, the only Stephanie Simbari. But before we get into this week's episode, there's just something I want to tell you about, and that's Oh Yeah Socks. Oh yeah. Look down at your feet right now. Are you wearing socks? If you're not wearing socks, ask yourself why. You should be protecting your delicate feet. You should not be allowing people to just see your toes for free. You can sell photos of your toes for money now. It's 2022. Don't give away the toes for free. Cover them up with some socks and support your favorite podcast. Shop ohyeah.com. That's 3 O's HYEAH.com. Discount code Sara10, SARA10 for 10% off. They make great gifts for Easter baskets, birthday presents. I'm sorry. Let's get back together. Let's get divorced. I'm sorry I forgot to buy your mom a birthday present. Give her these socks. Whatever the excuse is, buy a pair of socks for it, okay? Nothing makes an occasion like a pair of socks, is what I'm saying. Shop Sara10. Guys, also 420. I will be doing 3 shows on 420. I will be at Downtown. A Long Time No See comedy, and then I will be at the Nightcap for a special show that I'm co-producing with Kimberly Congdon. It's going to be an amazing lineup. It's Josh Potter, Ryan Sickler, Beth Stelling, Aaron Milner, Kim Congdon, me. You can buy tickets at Nightcap, and you can find out more information about that on my Instagram at Princess Shank and my Twitter at Princess Shank as well. Okay, guys, let's get into this week's episode of Shank with the one, the only Stephanie Simbari. Also, make sure to come to the Rec Room to see Kim Congdon and I on May 13th. Okay, let's get into this week's episode. Here it is. This is the episode you've all been waiting for, friends.
Okay.
It's the Topanga closet set. Welcome to my closet. It's another episode of Shank. I got Stephanie Simbari with me, fly from the closet.
Guys, let's actually be honest. This is not a closet. This is a rolling rack in the middle of the one room that Sarah lives in.
Actually, there's technically 2 very small rooms.
Yeah. No, we love this place.
We love this place.
This place is magical.
We are here. We are quirky. Get used to it. You're showing up with essential oils.
I just feel like it was on brand to show up to your podcast and immediately start rubbing lavender all over myself.
I do think that is the most Simbari thing you could do.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I just want to come in hot with some consistent energy.
Consistent healing hippie energy.
Yeah.
So since we've last podcast, can we talk about the armpit hair?
Oh.
Or no? Are we being weird about that?
No, I mean, I've fully leaned in.
She's fully gone
Should
canyon.
I'm down to show it on camera.
Well, I like this. It's a feminist movement.
Is this
Speaking of feminist
slutty
movement,
and rogue?
No, you want to know something slutty and rogue? And
What?
This is the first time I'm sharing this, is that next week I did a topless podcast.
Whoa.
Live from the canyon. Topless with Kim and our other friend Alex.
On camera?
On camera, but it's going to be censored.
Okay, like nipple coverings?
Nipple coverings. But I went for it. And let me tell you, I felt so free.
Girl, I've been doing so much naked sunbathing in this canyon. I can't even wear clothes anymore. All I do is nude lay around the canyon. Here we go.
Oh,
Ooh,
that
it looks
is
pretty.
It doesn't look bad on you. I think it's because your face is pretty and feminine. Do you know what I mean? Like, it kind of fits with the vibe.
It's kind of like a lot, but also at the same time, I feel very good about it.
It's very
Come here,
remember when Julia Roberts had armpit hair, and that was like a big moment.
Yeah. I mean, really,
if you're like have armpit hair and you can pull it off, then that's a powerful move because you're pulling it off.
I am.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's not for everyone.
No, No,
and the wrong person with it.
I think that's why I've strayed from it for so long, because I remember I did this once before, and I remember I was like going to clubs a lot in Hollywood at that time. Oh my god, my hair is looking rogue.
You were going to clubs a lot in Hollywood
for like a second, like when I was hanging out in like a more like Hollywood scene.
I get that.
You know?
I was hanging out in a more Hollywood scene myself.
Yeah.
At Hardy Designers doing coke.
Sometimes you find yourself at Nightingale.
Yeah.
Or whatever
or area.
Yeah, whatever one last. Why do they only last for like 5 minutes?
They last for 5 minutes, and they're really cool for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I was into the club scene. I would go out different nights, like Tuesdays, Foxtail, Wednesdays, Hyde, and Thursdays, Area.
Hyde.
Yeah.
Is this before you did comedy?
This is before I found something deeper in life.
Yeah.
I was like, I gotta go. I'm getting a spray tan, and then I'm going to Hyde.
Yeah. I always would look around at the clubs, and I would be like, I don't think I'm gonna find my husband here.
Yeah.
And that's honestly what like started to make me stop going.
Yeah, my husband's not gonna be buying bottle service for a room full of women.
Yeah, I was just like, no.
No.
What are these people doing? You know, you can buy that exact same bottle of vodka across the street at the liquor store for $40, and you're spending $2,000 on it at this table.
And but you want to be there. This is like your night. This is what you have. People who get bottle service, that's all they have.
Yeah.
They're like, I need to feel powerful at a table with Red Bulls and limes.
Yeah.
What about it is appealing?
Yeah, it makes you feel powerful. It's like you feed into this like illusion
VIP.
of like, yeah, you're important and you have money and you're like, oh, you have so much power over these women who are just like
wanting your bottle.
And it's like this illusion and your ego, and maybe you get your dick sucked, and like, I don't know.
You're like, I've been giving her vodka crayons all night. She's for sure gonna blow me.
Ew, it's so gross.
And it happens though.
Well, I know, and I
There's
remember
bitches sucking dick for vodka crayons.
I know. God damn, that is really sad. It's like a tragedy.
That is a tragedy, and that's Los Angeles, honey.
I'll never forget when I moved to LA. So my like club scene was like in New York, and then for a second when I was like hanging out with Kate Beckinsale a lot, she was like really into going to the club, and that was a cool way to go because we would just be VIP. We didn't have to pay for anything. Like they escort you in, they escort you out. You're like,
you didn't have to flirt with some guy for some bottle.
No. Yeah. But I remember when I first moved to LA after coming off like the New York club scene, and when I was like in my teens, going to clubs in LA, and guys being like, you know, like, I could hip pocket you at my agency and like get back on. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I can see that this like really would work for someone who was like,
who just moves here from like,
and who's
Louisiana.
Like more naive and hasn't lived like in a city or
dude. It's a trap. It's a scene. It's a dark scene too. It gets dark fast.
A lot of cocaine.
A lot of cocaine. I remember like going out in Hollywood, and this was a very specific moment for me. I walk into this club
I love this.
at the W that we're in the closet.
Yeah.
I walk into the W and I see Dennis Quaid dancing on a table.
No.
Yeah, and I'm like so high, and I like look at my friend. I'm like, is that Dennis Quaid dancing on a table? Doesn't he have children? What is he doing out at the W dancing on a table?
Yeah.
If my motherfucking husband was dancing on tables at the W while I was home breastfeeding.
Yeah, but it's like yeah.
I'm getting mad at my fictional husband.
No, but like, good. Set your boundaries, girl. Let him know.
There will be no dancing at the tables on the W. Future husband.
I have two things to say about this. One, I've also seen Dennis Quaid wild and out and about. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
What's up with Dennis Quaid? Is he an addict?
I don't know. I think
we see him party once.
I think he's just like a party boy, like Hollywood actor. And like, I think that's like part of the culture of LA too, is just this perpetual like teenager energy. And then like they become famous and they get like everything they want. And it's like never enough, never enough, never enough. So you have to keep like living this like wild lifestyle. It's like, I mean, there's just no end unless you live like a spiritual life, in which case you don't need to keep seeking like excess like that.
Yeah, move to the canyon, podcast from your rolling rack.
I recommend sunbathing in the nude at least once a week.
Were you doing that in the canyon?
Oh, yeah.
You're looking at me like I'm so behind. I'm like, guess what? I did something topless last week. You're like, I've been living that life.
The other day I had my legs up to the sun and I was sunning my yoni in my asshole.
No, you were not sunning your asshole.
Yeah, I was.
It's always fun when Stephanie Simbari comes on the podcast. She was sunning her yoni and her asshole. You heard it here, guys.
No, wait, I gotta go. I gotta get out of here.
It's the most on-brand you thing you could have said. Own it, sister.
It feels so good.
Next week's episode, I'm tits out in the canyon. After I did it, I had a little bit of remorse, and then I said, fuck it, I'm a feminist.
It's like, why are we so offended by nudity? Like, the other day, I was at the beach with 2 of my guy friends, and they like to go in the water naked. And they were naked, and they ran on the beach. And then we were like in front of a restaurant, and these like security guys came out, and they were like, "Hey guys, is there any way you could put your clothes on? People are trying to eat."
No, people are trying to eat.
Like the male body is so disgusting.
It's not like they were taking a shit.
I know, but I think that's just like how we treat nudity in America. It's like we're so fucking prude.
I was like
we should always have our tits out.
Having my tits out in the canyon with the sun hitting them.
Yes.
I was like, I feel like I've been restricted. Not me becoming an old kooky nudist.
I mean, I'm with you.
I'm right there.
Honey, I'm going to go somewhere in Europe. I'm not going to wear a top the whole time.
Is your armpit hair going to just...
Oh, wait, actually, I have a question.
Keep it going.
I have a question. I want it to be like documented and heard, so you have to like be held accountable.
Okay.
I'm going to need you tomorrow...
Okay.
to submit your passport application.
Oh, okay.
So that you can come traveling with me.
Okay.
Because I'm about to be gone for 6 months, and I'm going to need you to get on a fucking airplane and meet me somewhere.
Okay. I'm going to get the passport.
Okay. That was like really aggressive mom energy.
That was like, I wasn't even ready for that.
Yeah.
I was like, what's happening?
No, but like, I
she just came up in here, commandeered the pod. All of a sudden, she's sending me on fucking errands, and it's on tape. So I have no choice but to get my passport handled.
I'm doing it on tape.
I know my passport's expired. I want to come to Europe.
Yeah.
I want to do.
Yeah.
Shank does Europe.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I gotta get a few ducks in the row first, though, like a passport because mine's expired. Okay,
yeah.
I'll make it happen.
She needs a passport and a new podcast sponsor because she needs some fucking fuck you money, honey.
I need money so I can go hang out in I don't know where.
She needs to come to the Amalfi Coast. The Amalfi Coast. She needs to come to Ibiza. She needs to go somewhere where they hand weave textiles so she can wear one around completely nude underneath.
You guys, I'm on Venmo. Go ahead. Not me asking the fans to Venmo me.
Fund Shank's European vacation, guys. Seriously.
Shank
all that she does for you, she provides you endless hours of entertainment and joy.
And it's so quirky. You're not getting this type of content just anywhere.
You're not.
The viewers didn't think today when they turned on their camera they would be seeing this.
Sitting in a closet.
Surprise, it's us.
But wait, also another thing.
Yes.
They will directly benefit from you going to Europe because your content will just become so much more interesting and worldly
cultural.
And wild. Cultural. Like you guys are investing and coming along on the ride of a lifetime.
Who knows what happens if I go to Europe?
That's what I'm saying. I'm really vibing on this. What's your Venmo?
At Sara Weinshenk.
At Sara Weinshenk, guys. Let's get this going.
I also have Cash App. I also have PayPal. No,
okay.
I accept cards, cash, checks.
Money order.
Not my going full Jew on the pod. Woo. I accept American Express, Visa.
Not Discover though.
Not just no.
Why does no one ever remember that? Like from growing up?
Don't people take? Is Discover even a real credit card?
Don't ask me about credit. I'm the wrong person to ask about credit.
I have good days and I have bad.
Mm-hmm.
Good months and bad months.
We're trying our best.
Every day is a new adventure.
Yeah.
The problem is when you get a credit card in your early 20s and you think, oh, this is just like free money.
Free money. And like, I don't know about interest. I didn't know about anything. I got myself in so much shit. I'm like, I need a new TV and then I'm never going to pay the bill.
I worked at Bloomingdale's and in order to get my employee discount, you had to have a Bloomingdale's credit card. So that became
Wow, they really trap you into that.
Yeah, not me owing the Macy's Corp money for years and years.
How apropos that we're in a closet today.
Yeah. Thank you, Bloomingdale's.
Oh my God.
Man. I'm like, these are all my assets. You know, some people have real assets.
I also think that you could like sell these clothes. I'm not trying to make you seem poor.
Not me having a yard sale.
I'm just always looking to help people make money.
I'm cashing out now.
Does this look like something your girlfriend would like? Anyone who's watching?
Yeah, if this is something your girlfriend, your ex-wife might like. I have a Sailor Moon costume if someone out there has an ex-wife that might be interested in this. Yeah, it's a Sailor Moon shirt. I wore it one year on New Year's.
Oh my God, wait.
And then it's missing a button, but what's what?
I love this.
Oh, that's a fuzzy sweater.
I've never seen you wear this.
I've worn it.
She has so many clothes she doesn't wear. It's like, give them to me, whatever. This is so soft. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Okay, sorry. I ambushed you.
You took a moment to meet the clothes. Wow. What kind of essential oils were those? Lavender?
Oh, wait, yeah. Do you want the other one? There's lavender, and then there's... Actually, this is like my favorite one right now. It's called Peace.
Walk me through your current self-care routine.
This is just this oil smell. So you put a little on your palms, and then you rub your palms together, and you do like deep breaths.
We love some hot girl aromatherapy action. Okay, that's what's happening right now.
Yes.
We love this.
Can you breathe
I'm
it
taking
in?
deep breath. I think
Expands your lungs. It expands your chest. It opens your heart. It gives you a moment to just like get,
what is this?
a little more aware, a little more present. This one is just peace, balancing. It's a blend. I don't actually know what's in it. It smells so good.
Where'd you get this peace juice?
I got it at this peace juice.
She comes up in here with some peace juice.
Doesn't it smell so good?
It smells so good. It puts me like in a different state. I'm actually a little too calm.
Yes.
To pod now.
Yeah.
From sniffing that peace juice.
Goes to sleep. I'm like, Sarah, no, I'll tell you the truth. I actually went, when my mom was dying, I went to this store in Brooklyn and got all these essential oils because I was like trying to make her environment really lovely. Even though I loved them before, but this is one that I got then.
That's a really good one.
And it's really helpful, like when you are going through really stressful times, like to have something that you can rub on your palms, breathe. That like literally essential oils are proven to like change your brain state from different sense, like activate different parts of your mind and calm you down.
I know. I love that.
Or energize you.
I mean, when the dog was a puppy, I didn't know what to do. I started putting essential oils on him. I'm like, would this help?
Did it?
Not really. I was like, lavender? You want lavender? Do you like that? Like, do you want me to rub your head with lavender? I was like, it was a pandemic and I had nothing else going on. I was rubbing the dog's head with lavender. So that's how I spent my 2020.
I mean, he does love you so much.
Because I was doing aromatherapy with him.
Benji's calling me.
Oh, should we get it?
Should we get it?
Should we let him know that he's on a pod? Yeah.
Yeah, okay, hold on. Benj. Hey, Benj.
We can't even hear him.
Benjamin? Hello? That's sad.
That is so sad.
He's not there.
That's Benji. He's a really funny comedian. Go follow him if you're not. Benji Aflalo.
Oh, the best.
Now I'm plugging Benji stuff. I'm like, I thought we were going to get a moment to talk to him because he's a funny guy.
Positive check-in. Let's see.
Oh, he's doing a positive check-in.
Yeah. Let's see. I love podcasts where people call other people.
Yeah. This is fun for the viewers. I hope
Have
he
you ever
answers.
had Benji on?
Not in a really long time.
I'm podcasting with Shank.
Hi.
Oh, hey, I'm at the bank.
Oh, can you say hi to my listeners?
Hi, listeners.
Where can people find you online? We're really podcasting right now. Plug your shit.
I have nothing to plug.
What's your Instagram handle?
What about how handsome you are?
My Instagram handle is @BenjiAflalo.
Okay.
Wait, Benj,
I'm bad at podcasts.
You're not bad at podcasts. You're a star, Benj. Don't be hard on yourself. What's happening at the bank?
It's a complicated thing. You know, we have a bookkeeper who works for the family, and then I got to go and take pictures of the checks and email them to her so she can keep track.
Oh, yeah, you're adulting
You're
hard.
right. You're horrible at podcasts.
I told you.
Not us. We're also ambushing him and being like, by the way, you're on a podcast. He's like, I'm at the fucking bank.
No, even if I was prepared, I'm bad at podcasts.
That's not true, Benji. You're a star. Stop trying to talk yourself. Talk nicely about yourself. You're good at podcasts.
That's good advice.
Oh, yeah? Have I been on your podcast before? How'd it do? Was
yes.
it fire?
It was fire. It was you and Joel Jimenez, and it was a great episode. You can find that online at Shank.
Are you guys in your closet? Is this like a clever... Is this your green screen?
Yeah. This is our green screen.
This is
the set. Things are happening over here. Well,
That should be the name of the podcast. This is the set.
this is the set. It's just
that.
me in the bedroom. That's also my closet.
Every once in a while, there's moths that fly behind you.
There's like 5 dogs in here. Well, I'm gonna call you later. I'm leaving LA on Friday, so yeah.
It's probably good for the sound for all those clothes there, right? If the sound bounces off clothes well.
This is why we did it. We
That's
thought
not
that
why we
that
did
is
it.
why we did it.
Not for the sound. We did it.
Yeah, that's why we did it. It was all part of the plan. We planned this out. We said it's.
No, we did it for the light.
Oh.
Oh, you want natural light.
Yeah, we wanted to look like the natural
But it's
sun
too cold
goddesses
outside.
we are.
You want to try to recreate the glow you guys had in your 20s.
Yeah. I'm constantly chasing that glow.
I don't think I was glowing in my 20s. I think I was on drugs.
I was also on drugs in my
Yeah.
20s.
I don't think I was doing that good.
A glow the glow.
Thank you.
Yeah, I guess youth outweighs drug use, and then when you get older, it all catches up with you.
You guys weren't doing that much drugs, were you?
We were just
No.
both addicted to Adderall, and that really dries you out and makes you look kind of hollow.
Yeah, our skin is way more moist now in our 30s since
we look-
we're off the
We're off the sauce.
We're off the sauce.
Yeah, we're off. We're on a new sauce, and it's hyaluronic acid.
Yeah, and weed.
Yeah.
I'm in a Costco polo, $10.
You look good. It's real big.
That's a Costco polo.
It's Beverly Hills Dad Energy, the maximum.
Show it. Show it the Costco polo. Wow.
They're great. They're $10. They're breathable. They fit a thick boy.
A husky daddy.
Yeah, it's for guys who can bench press more than their body weight.
Is that you?
Yes, it's for plump dads.
You have plump dad energy happening?
Well, because I'm strong for my size. I'm not strong compared to a normal sized man, but for my size, I'm strong. And I'm very loose with food, and I smoke too much weed to do cardio regularly. But it's easy to get high and lift weights. It's not easy to get high and run, so I end up just eating snacks and lifting weights. So I'm getting bigger, both through bulk and through snacks.
Wow. That's kind of iconic. I think this is the time to do that. This is the time to lean into that cool dad energy.
Yeah, and you know what? Okay, this is what I want to plug.
Yeah.
What I really want. Okay, so Levi's started making pants for thick boys.
Okay.
Okay, they're called Levi's 541, but you can't call men thick. That's what you call girls. So guess what they call this cut? They call it athletic, but it's really for dudes with big thighs and calves, squatting and deadlifting. And I finally have jeans that fit me. So if there's promotional people listening, I would love to partner with Levi's 541 jeans. I will help you market it. I don't even have to be in it. You can get a better looking, because you know what? A lot of the models on the Levi's website, they're hot models, but they don't have the ass and thighs and calves. So they look terrible.
Oh.
We got to figure this out, Levi's. We got to get you some. And it's not even for fat guys. It's for guys with bigger legs for their size. So I want to help Levi's sell these jeans because I think there's really a market for it. Because usually if you're a big guy and you need big jeans, they don't taper them. It's just you're a fat slob. Here are your fucking jeans.
Right.
But these are actually tapered athletic cuts. So I appreciate the cut, but I think we can do a better job at getting the word out about these jeans.
So getting a juicier model to participate in the campaign is the first thing to do.
He's got the ass and thighs, if anyone's out there listening from Levi's.
I'm shaped like a Dominican female lacrosse player. And they never made men's jeans for us, and now they do. And I feel like guys don't know.
No.
So,
This is
and so
important.
listeners, and go to their website and look at the models. The pants look terrible. They look good if you can fill them out properly.
Can you submit like a picture of yourself in the jeans to this podcast so we can just, get the campaign moving?
How committed are you?
Have your girlfriend take a picture of you in the jeans.
Okay, I will, but I need better lighting because I too am an aging gal.
We're all in the pursuit of better lighting, Benji. That's what life is after 30. Trying to find.
Am I doing okay on the podcast? I'm doing good.
You're doing so well on the podcast that it's amazing.
Stole the show, honey.
You've stolen the show.
Star energy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
He liked that compliment. Now he's running his fingers through his hair. We like this energy. Cool dad,
I thought
Benji.
you were already in Mexico because I tried you the other day and you didn't pick up. I was like, is this bitch in Mexico? I'm not getting a weird Mexican dial tone, but...
No, I was like packing my house and just like not present at all.
She was running to psychics.
I was packing my house, running to psychics, hanging out with a dude, like,
Oh, you have a new dude?
No.
It's the guy from before?
Yeah. Oh no, my phone died. No.
That was such a fun appearance.
Damn.
What?
How do I plug it in?
My charger is so out of the way.
Can I get up and get it?
I don't know where it physically is off the top of my head right now because my life is slightly in disarray. If you could.
Okay, so I know it was 2:30 when we got off the phone with Benji. So let's just do a little more time.
Well, yeah, we're gonna do like
Okay.
probably 15 more minutes.
Benji.
That was so fun.
Oh my god, I'm sad my phone died.
He was the best.
Good timing
That
because
was-
I didn't really want to talk about that.
Not the universe having your back.
It was like, I don't think you really need to be doing all that stuff.
Oh yeah, not live on a pod. It's so interesting knowing what you should share and what you shouldn't share, and like figuring out that balance.
Yeah.
Like what are you comfortable with and what aren't you comfortable with, and sometimes you don't know until you start talking about it. You're like, you know what? I'm gonna do a U-turn.
I know. I'm trying to get better about like listening to my body's resistance to things, like in that way. We were talking about that before with other stuff, but like in that way too, where it's like when I start speaking about something and I'm getting uncomfortable, like not to push through it, to just be like, wait, no, actually, like
This doesn't feel like something I want to talk about.
Yeah, so it's fine not to like force myself to be uncomfortable.
Well, yeah, because you, as like a comic or like a performer, you feel like you do have to share a certain part of yourself so that you can connect with people in a deeper way.
And it is what's going on.
And it is what's going on, but you also want to have respect for what's going on without it being like you're not having the full experience and you're still talking about it. Instead of having the full experience, gaining the wisdom from the full experience, and then being able to talk about it from a place of being healed is a lot different than like feeling it all, talking about it.
Yeah.
Such a balance though.
Yeah, like I think talking about it can be helpful sometimes, like not even necessarily like publicly, like with your friends, but then even with that, it's like sometimes I think I spend so much time talking about something and trying to like define it and put it into these places that I don't even let myself have the full experience like with myself, because I'm already getting ahead of it and trying to like make it make sense
and like try to control it, try to figure out like how to make it
and like I feel like this practice that I'm learning and trying to like really observe is like not doing that. Not like clamping down on the experience so that it kind of like squeezes the life out of it and like prevents you from having the experience. And the reason why you're doing that is because you're trying to control it, because you think that controlling it is like going to make the most beneficial outcome or keep you safe or like whatever it is. Like that aspect of control is like actually a really like gnarly thing for you and your life experience.
Well, yeah. And so like in letting go, that's when solutions emerge.
Well, that's when really like life happens. Like the second that you stop trying to control something, like it happens in little moments, right? Like can be an example of something that's like people are like, oh, where do you want to go to dinner?
Right.
And it's like 3 people, and you're like sushi, and then someone's like Thai, and someone's like
I actually am lactose intolerant and I can't eat Thai
Yeah,
food. And you're
like-
you're bringing down the mood, whatever.
you're like, okay, and but they're like, and then so I want to go here, and they're like, we're being more pushy, but you like kind of really want sushi, but you're just like, you know what, like, it isn't up to me,
Right.
you know, and like letting yourself practice in those little moments, like not being the driver of the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, there's sometimes when someone needs to decide.
Right.
But I think that surrendering always leads you to like a better place.
Mm-hmm.
Even if like, I mean, I guess I'm kind of getting a little lost in what I'm saying because that's not the best example of the thing really. But it's more about what's the outcome that you're seeking. You know, trying to control the situation to get an outcome is the part that you have to let go of.
Right.
Like if you want to go to sushi because like of an agenda,
Right.
that's what you have to let go of.
Right.
It's not
Instead
like,
of just going to sushi.
yeah.
Like, I want to go to sushi because I want to eat this and da 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 da, and my needs are more important.
Yeah.
That type of thing.
Yeah, that type of thing. You have to like let go of that.
But it's also so hard because like as an adult you have to have like it's about controlling the right things.
Right.
And letting go of the things that aren't
Right.
important as much.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Because it's like you need some structure.
Yeah, and like you need to be able to follow your own intuition and like go after what like feels good for you. But I think like you and I are kind of talking about this in like a dating sense too, where dating is so hard because as you get older, especially, like you get this picture painted in your mind of like what you think it's like supposed to look like or like how you think it's supposed to function. So then you like kind of go about like modulating and directing yourself towards this like agenda goal of getting like this like relationship. But really when you do that, you're like missing out on like discovering what even is like happening in relationship, but also just like in life. Like it doesn't even have to be in a relationship, it can be in any way. Like it's really about that process of discovery and like not trying to get somewhere before you
have the information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it has to stop being conceptual and has to just like become experiential.
That's interesting. I think that that's a good way to shift. Yeah.
It's like I surrender, and like this one of the mantras that one of my healers gave me is it's like part of this whole bigger thing, but it's everything's working out better than if I planned it. Better than if I had a magic lamp. Better than if I had a genie, you know? Like things are going to work out better for you if you trust.
Right. So it's about, yeah, it's interesting.
And not try to control.
It's counterintuitive.
It is a little bit.
In a lot of ways. From what we've been taught as a society. Of like, these are your goals, go after them, do this, get married, have kids, do that. You know what I mean? So to me, it's counterintuitive a lot to just like let go and trust.
Right.
You know? You have an idea.
But in actuality, what the world has like conditioned us to be like is counterintuitive. And that's why we're all so fucking deranged.
That's true.
Because we're all just like living outside of like the actual like rhythm of our bodies and the rhythm of nature. Like we're like conditioned out of our intuition and into our like rational mind from a very young age.
So how do we get back to the place of intuition?
Unlearn everything you've ever learned and don't attach to anything.
Well, like, how do you do that? How do you do that? Is that meditation? Is that being in nature? Is that what else?
Yeah, being in nature. I mean, just listening more to yourself and like honoring what you feel and what you think and like not being hard on yourself and trying to be kind to yourself. And the more kindness that you give to yourself, the more kindness that you'll give to other people, and you'll enter into more of like a space of like relationship with your environment. And
go off, queen. Not me snapping.
And you know, you live with respect to your surroundings, and you are aware of what you consume and how you consume it and how things are made, and you try to like make good decisions with respect to like life, with the order of things, and to the planet. Like, okay, I'm high, so maybe I'm like being a little extreme, but seriously,
I like it. I was feeling what you were saying.
Okay,
I was like, I'm a member
insecure.
of the cult.
I'm getting insecure.
Where the closet cult.
Yeah, but no, and I think it's really getting off of anything that makes you feel stressed or heavy or sad or like out of alignment or anything. It's really like you have to look at that. You have to look at that and you have to listen to it and you have to ask it questions and you have to keep going into it until you understand why it's happening, and then you can shift it. And as the more that you shift those things, like journaling is an amazing tool. A lot of times writing things down that you want to let go of and like burning the paper is like one of like the best things that you can do.
Oh, the burn is so good. The burn's my
Taking
favorite
baths is like an insanely easy, amazing way to like listen and tune in and take care of yourself. And just like sit with the things that make you uncomfortable until you understand them, and then you'll make new choices.
I like this.
That's what I think. Because I'm just like, I don't want to act in a way that makes my life like dissonant and fucked up and I'm emotional and I'm unhinged and I'm sad or whatever. Like, that's not the life that I want for myself. I don't think that anybody wants that life for themselves.
I know. It's just, for me, it's trying to find the balance between the peaceful place I feel like I was in 2020 because I was so focused on self-care because that was the only thing that was happening.
Right.
Versus how do we take care of ourselves in a society that's constantly moving and there's constantly new things happening and like social media, and now there's like, it feels like society's back up and it's running, and it's like figuring out that balance because it's such a delicate dance.
Yeah.
That's like the age-old question, right? Of like the balance between like work and happiness and like all of that stuff.
Yeah, it's making me feel like the first thing that we all need to do is like really be on our phones less.
Nothing good happens on there.
Because we need it so much for work, and like in order to be part of the society in that way, that's already like a lot of our time.
Right.
And then like to spend more of our time like on social media or like waking up to the phone and immediately going into it and like really like immediately tethering yourself to like that timeline. That's really what it is, right? Like I noticed that if I don't wake up with my phone and I don't even look at the time, like I'm on my own time.
Right.
And my energy feels so much better because I'm not like up against like this other entity that I'm like aware of is like moving so quickly. Like I think the energy right now is already kind of moving fast, and then you like pair it with technology and it's like
it's like
all
everything
just in, like,
is spinning
overwhelmed.
And it's too much.
It's so much.
Yeah.
Right now. And like everyone is saying it. Everyone can feel it.
Yeah.
So it's like, what are the like practical ways to actually like peel it back for a second? I do think the phone use is like a really big thing.
Take a walk.
Take a walk without
Masturbate.
your phone. Just, yeah. Don't masturbate on the walk.
No, those are two separate things.
Yeah.
I'm just like, connect with yourself.
No, but seriously, connect with
me
yourself.
telling the listeners to masturbate.
Take time, take time to actually make yourself food and don't be on the phone, and like don't watch TV when you eat. Like just do something quietly without like the technology. It really
feels so different.
It really does feel a lot different. And I feel like it's really important if we're talking about how to like get back to ourselves and like not be like fucked up and depressed. Because also like when you were talking about the society like coming back online after 2020, I had this image of this like crazy monster that was like on the ground sleeping and then like gets up and it's like thinks it works, but then it's like has to like lift each leg up and like throw it over the shoulder. It's like this sad like broken monster, and you're just like,
and that's society.
Yeah.
You're like, we're not ready to go back to
like,
that.
Go back to bed.
Yeah.
Let us like, we'll rebuild you and then you can get up and move forward again. But like right now, you're fucking scaring everyone.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Are we on Zoom or are we off of Zoom?
Are we at war or are we not at war?
What is happening?
I mean, it's a lot.
Are NFTs real or are they not real?
I'm going to go ahead and say they're not real.
I mean, same.
There's certain things, like certain lines I have to draw for myself in the sand when it comes to like
the new world.
The new world.
The new world of like the metaverse.
So my line is this, and over here is the metaverse, and over here is NFTs.
Okay.
And I'm just like, we're good.
We're good. But is there any part of you that's like, am I missing out?
No.
On something that's over here.
No.
Because if you're focusing on
like
what's over here.
Like what? Like living in a headset and like eating like canned soup out of a straw because I can't take my headset off, peeing into a fucking bag because I can't separate from the metaverse. Like what? Working out with a headset on? No. What am I missing? Getting raped in a fucking
metaverse?
Like, we're good. Oh, an
Yeah.
NFT, a piece of art that lives on my computer where I already can't find essential documents for myself.
But at least you own the image.
So what? Does it just live in a folder on my desktop? Like, I don't get
Yes,
it. That's
yes.
the dumbest fucking thing on the planet. I'm shitting on NFTs. Come for me.
Next week you drop your own line of them.
Yeah.
You're like, they're the Stephanie Simbari. What would they be called?
But I don't get it. Like, is it personalized? Like, I'd be happy to sell you an NFT. But
I mean, same.
But is it like a video? Like, am I sending you a message?
No,
Is it like
you could do like you could draw things?
I can
Gary,
draw.
It doesn't matter. Trust me, it doesn't matter. Gary V has stick figures that he drew.
Who's Gary V?
He's an inspirational life coach.
Okay. Okay.
What I'm saying is anything is possible in the NFT space.
It's just weird.
It is. The future is weird and it's
I mean,
uncertain.
okay,
and-
maybe now that I'm hearing you, I understand that there's maybe a positive element to an NFT. Like, maybe I could make like some sort of like video series.
maybe.
Like, that's cool. Can it be a video
I
image?
don't know if it can be a video. This is not something that I know. But I know that
But that would be cool.
it is cool in terms of like some of the art that's happening. Like some of the
Right.
art's really beautiful and cool. But I also like going to a museum and experiencing art
Can
in
you
real
print
time.
it out?
I'm sure you can if it's your NFT.
Right.
But that's weird, right? To have a printed thing of a
digital
picture of a
thing?
JPEG.
I know, but you can't hang a JPEG in your house.
No, but you could hang it in your
Facebook house?
You can hang it in your
In a
in your
Metaverse house?
account. Yeah, online, your online account, and your OpenSea.
I'm back to what I
in
said
your
before.
OpenSea account.
No.
It's a lot.
No.
It's a lot to try to understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone was talking to me about like Zoom meetings in the metaverse and how it's like that's going to be like a big function of it where you like actually can like go to meetings in the metaverse.
See, like I went to a party in the metaverse and I was not impressed.
I don't even know what that even is.
Well, there was just this link from this town. There's like multiple metaverses,
Okay.
right? So you can go to
Deep.
like I don't understand.
The super metaverse.
The truth is, I don't fucking understand any
and then
of
what?
it.
You're like you're standing around in a virtual room with a headset on, like making friends.
and there's like an actual band that's doing like a DJ set from
But so
their
do you
house.
talk to people?
You can. You could be
so-
like you could dance with them.
And then what happens?
And they're like you see their avatars and your avatar is moving and their avatar is moving.
And then you can talk.
you can talk. You could be like, hey, where are you from? And then they'll be like, I'm from Illinois.
Do you
And they'll
say
be
it?
like,
Is it in your own voice?
yeah, and they'll be like dressed up as like a hot dog or something, and you're like talking to a hot dog at a party in the
What?
metaverse. Yes.
This is fucking deranged. Go outside. Are you kidding?
No. You can have
Are
like
pe-
different experiences. Like people connect with other people in the metaverse. I had this conversation with someone. Would it be cheating if you found an emotional connection with somebody else in the metaverse? And I think the answer would be yes.
I think that if your partner finds someone who has an emotional connection in the metaverse, you should leave them.
I think we'll end the episode there. So much fun potting with you.
Wow, this was a lovely time.
We covered so many different things.
I feel good about it.
I feel really good about it.
Okay, great.
The Benji call was amazing.
Guest star.
Guest star Benji, we'll give him credit. You can follow him.
Mm-hmm.
Where can people find you, and do you have anything you want to promote?
They can find me on Instagram as Simbari. I guess I'm just there forever. And no, I have nothing I want to promote. Watch the space. Later.
Bye, guys. Subscribe to This Bitch podcast. Subscribe to Shank. Tell your friends about it. New episodes every Wednesday. And we'll see you next week, live from the closet.